Everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, Josh and I are going to be showing you two ways you can complete a Bulgarian split squat based on your style of squatting. So typically we'll see somebody either stand with a more close stance when they squat or a more wider stance when they squat. We want to talk about considerations for how our Bulgarian split squats can help these positions feel a little bit stronger and typical errors we see with these different stances. So typically with a closer stance, the most common error we see when coming out of the hole is the hips shooting back. Okay, because they can't delay their knee extension long enough and stay on their quads. One really good way that we can modify our Bulgarian split squat to help us stay on our quads a little bit longer and stop our knees from shooting back is a Hatfield Bulgarian split squat. So what Josh is going to do is he's going to set the safety bar up, okay, on the rack, okay. He's going to have some handles on the rack about halfway down. What Josh is going to do, put his back leg up on the rig. Now what he can do here is he can shift his center of mass forward, okay, using the racks to hold onto. So as he comes out of the hole, he can focus on keeping his knee forward as he pushes down into the ground, as opposed to his knee shooting backwards and his center of mass moving back, just like so. So this is a really good way we can get the quad stronger and really get stronger at delaying our knee extension, which will help transfer into our close stance squatting. So the Bulgarian split squat variation we want to do for our wide stance squatters is something called an ispilateral Bulgarian. So this basically just means we're holding the dumbbell in the same arm of the leg that we are training. Now the reason why we want to do this variation is because the most common error or complaint we see with people that squat with a wide stance is losing the push in one leg or shifting away from one leg. And this is because standing or squatting with a wide stance requires so much hip internal rotation that if we start to lose that, we can shift away from one leg or just lose the push. So using this variation is going to help us regain some internal rotation at the hip and help us feel a bit more even and have a bit more push out of the hole. So what Josh is going to do is he's going to hold the dumbbell in his right arm as he trains his right leg. What this does is this shifts his center of mass in a way that engages our adductors a little bit harder and promotes our femur or our upper leg to internally rotate as we push out of the ground. So there's two Bulgarian split squat variations that you can try incorporating into your program based on whether you have a narrow stance or more wide stance. So for a narrow stance, using the Hatfield to keep our center of mass forward or delay our knee shooting backwards out of the hole. Or if you have a wide stance, using an ispilateral Bulgarian where we're using the same arm as the same leg we're training to hold the dumbbell to help improve rotation in our upper leg as we push out of the hole. If you have any questions, leave a comment on this video or send us a message on Instagram. We'll be happy to help.